they don't have to question if I trust this data. Like back in my early career in gaming, I have to spend half a day just to like pulling report from different sources, different CSV, put it into a giant Excel before I can actually execute on
I
any
was having
changes.
this conversation the other day with some CFOs actually, and they're sort of saying, how do we trust the data that we're being given? And it's like, well, you can't. You have to dive into it. You have to be sure of each of those data sources in order to be able to say that this is right. It's very difficult, to just be handed data and follow it blindly. I think is scary.
Yeah, exactly. And that's not just for you as a marketing team. It's also for your product, your CFO, your
Oh, for sure.
CEO, because that's a single sort of truth. Like you're not gonna you don't want your CEO or CFO to do their own kind of data pool or queries, and then you have a different data. Everyone needs to look at the same number. So I spent my first 2 to 3 months with our data person rebuilding everything before we start to
But
scale.
also definitions. That's one big one that I found is you all have to be aligned as to what an install is, what a reinstall is, so that those, because they're quite easy to interpret in different ways, right?